Curacao, the Cayman Islands, Andorra, Liechtenstein, and Jersey. These are tax havens where companies and rich individuals come to park their money anonymously, knowing they won't get caught. All it takes is a P.O. box, a bank account, and a few frontmen.
We're talking about Champions League world-class stuff that's going on over there. They have real experts at work, and when they do their job well, it's almost impossible for in-house tax fraud investigators to uncover anything.
Frank Verheim spent years hunting down tax evaders. He's published a book detailing his experiences as head of tax investigations in Germany's banking center, Frankfurt, not all that far from the European tax havens.
Where do the tax havens start? Is Luxembourg a haven? Is Switzerland? Liechtenstein is, of course. But then you have Austria with its banking secrets. That's also a problem. Then there's the Isle of Man and Ireland. I haven't even mentioned the Channel Islands yet. This is Europe. When you think about it, it seems it's just being allowed to happen.
Nobody knows exactly what or how much is deposited in offshore accounts. The Tax Justice Network estimates there's more than 20 trillion euros hidden away. And while many tax havens may be legal, failure to declare the accounts is not. In 2011, Finance Minister Wolfgang Schäuble came up with a compromise agreement with Switzerland. German taxpayers hiding money in Swiss banks would have their accounts taxed at a flat rate, but their identities would remain hidden. Germany's federal states rejected the plan.
Is the government really serious about fighting tax evasion? If you want to sign a deal with Switzerland that at the end of the day just serves to reassure tax evaders and banks there, you can't say that you're actually trying to stop anything.
Norbert Walter Borjans, finance minister in the state of North Rhine-Westphalia, thinks public pressure is the right way to go. A series of leaks have uncovered information on hundreds of thousands of illegal offshore accounts and their holders, information that ends up in the hands of investigators. That sends an important message. Nobody's hidden accounts are safe. That's put pressure on tax havens, too.
It started with the first revelation that there were CDs of data being sold, but also investigations like the offshore leaks, which created a lot of uncertainty and made people think twice. The countries we're talking about, or at least a lot of them, don't want to be saddled with a bad reputation forever. And that's what's happening right now.
The business model for tax havens is based on secrecy. Exchanging information with tax authorities around the world would destroy their business. So investigators find it nearly impossible to get anywhere.
There's only one thing you can do: investigate anything that comes out of these havens for tax fraud. Then you take a closer look at what's legal and what's not. That would clear out the tax haven business fast.
That's exactly what has happened in some of Europe's tax havens. Little by little, countries like Luxembourg, Switzerland, and Austria are starting to give up valuable information on their bank account holders. In Germany, tax evasion has become a hot campaign topic. Social Democrat candidate Per Steinbrück is reminding voters of his hardline stance against Switzerland when he was finance minister in the last government. He demanded Swiss banks cooperate with authorities.
You can tell by the reactions we're seeing. Suddenly, the Luxembourg finance minister is saying he could imagine automatically sharing financial information. The Swiss banks are saying they want to get active themselves.
These are hard nuts to crack, and if you try to force it, you just hit a wall with negotiations. You don't get any further.
So said Schäuble at a meeting with the U.S. Treasury Secretary. The U.S. has threatened to block offshore banks from the lucrative U.S. market. Slowly, that pressure seems to be working.